Hi Aries, this is your forecast for the month of August 2016. This is a general reading for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, or Aries Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful as well. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited my site before, please clear your browser's cache to allow the appointment schedule button to function properly. Okay, Aries, so the month starts off. It appears that you're facing some kind of a dilemma. There's a situation that you need to make a decision on, and perhaps this is a very important decision. This may have been a situation that you were avoiding, or maybe you've come to this place because somebody was avoiding something, or you're locked at an impasse with another person. It could be that you are considering two sides of something, your ideas about a situation versus the ideas of another person. And this is what's creating a tenseness or some kind of a dilemma that needs to be solved. So if you have personal determination to move forward on whatever this is, depending on how you handle this month, this is either going to work in your favor, or that determination that you have to hold your position or to hold your idea is going to be your worst enemy. But whatever it is, there's something happening in your life that you're not clear about, and there's a new chapter in some area of your life that you're needing to make this decision about. So it could be that you're holding to your position because you just feel really strongly in it, and it's possible though that maybe you're overconfident, or you're stuck at this place right now because there's a little bit of hesitancy or doubt on your part. And so maybe you're stuck because you don't know whether you should move forward, if you should hold tight, or exactly what it is you should do. And if your behavior has a tendency, if your MO is to just follow the line of least resistance, this could be one of those time periods where you do that. Now, for some of you, using waiting as a strategy is actually going to serve you. It's going to strengthen the position that you're in. But for some of you, because of whatever this is that's going on, it's going to be very difficult for you to be patient. And your impatience and your frustration is going to be a problem for you. And you may not make the best decisions. You may not be able to control your behavior, or maybe your attitude, because however you're feeling about this situation, maybe it causes you to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing that actually works against you. Maybe there's something that's really important to you, something that you want to save, something that you want to promote or rescue, and because you're impatient and frustrated, you actually work against yourself. And maybe you're doing this because you feel like you're in this survival mode, that you have to act in your own interest. Your concern is self-preservation, or you want to move yourself forward. But it could be that maybe you're not dealing with this situation simply because you have some irrational fears and anxieties that are cropping up at the least opportune moment. But this is a card about making a balanced judgment, not letting your emotions overpower you, not ignoring your intuition, taking in all the facts to make a decision. So the second week, it appears that you're still weighing your options. Now, maybe you're going back and forth with another person. Maybe the dilemma is that you have a lot of things that you're juggling and you're having trouble keeping all of those balls in the air. This could be a week where that is the focus, multitasking. And it could be some unexpected good luck. This is also the card of a gift. And so perhaps either romantically, financially, or legally, there's some good fortune that may pass your way that you weren't expecting. This should be a week where it's easy for you to juggle everything that's on your agenda. You may be going over some things and maybe looking at your finances, your budget, your business, how much you're spending, what's going in, what's coming in and what you're putting out. So you could be focused on the long range. Now, again, if you are feeling doubtful about whatever it is this situation is that you're facing, this could be the time where you develop some kind of psychosomatic illness. Maybe you feel sick, and maybe this is real or maybe it's all in your head, but this could very well be a preservation mechanism so that you can avoid dealing with situations with people that you don't want to face. This could be a week where you need to be careful about your finances and conscious of what's going out and what's coming in, because this could be a week where you have to take from one area financially in order to focus that money on something else. So if you're not being very practical, it's possible that this unrealistic thinking can lead you to feeling irritable, depressed, or feeling as if you're on this emotional seesaw. Now, the third week, you have the Three of Wands. And so perhaps there was a dilemma that you were facing. You had difficulty. There was some hesitation about exactly how to move forward. You were weighing your options about really what was best for you, because whatever this situation is, obviously you want to come out ahead on it. And so now maybe there's some ideas that are crystallizing for you. Maybe you have some confirmation. You're getting involved in some discussions. Maybe you're putting your ideas out there and you're networking. You're sharing your ideas with other people. If you are involved in commerce, maybe this is about some transactions that are taking place. But if you have been focused on, it's likely that last week, you were juggling a lot of things. Your goals were for the long range. And if that is indeed the focus, then this is the week for you to focus on the here and now, to take care of all those little details, those responsibilities right now. So the more you're focused on the future or what's coming ahead in the future, the more concentrated your effort needs to be in dealing with your current obligations and your current responsibilities. Fortunately, this is a week where it's very easy for you to do the right thing, say the right thing. So this could be a good week if you are in sales, for sales to pick up. You're a good salesperson this week, and you're particularly resourceful if you need to make some last minute changes, whether those are yours or because of someone else. So you can accommodate any kind of forks in the road. Now, perhaps if you have been going back and forth with another person in trying to make a decision or trying to approach a dilemma, you may find that, again, if you have a tendency to take the line of least resistance, this could be a week where you actually let somebody down. You might change your mind, or you may not put all the facts out there. Even though this is a card about sharing ideas, you may be holding back some ideas or holding back some information, or someone may be doing that to you. So this is a week where it's very important for you to rely on yourself to make some things happen, because you will not be able to count on somebody coming in at the last minute and rescuing you or giving you a second chance. So this is, again, there should be a focus on being very realistic about whatever this situation is. So if you're, painting some blue skies or trying to convince people that a situation is something other than what it is, you could find that that becomes a shortcoming that fails you in some way. Now, the very last week, I like to see this because you're ending the month on a strong note. In the beginning, there was some indecision, some apprehension, a dilemma. And at the end of the month, you have everything you need. Whatever it is that was troubling you, whatever you were trying to manifest, you have everything that you need. The will, the drive, the passion, the wits, the skill, everything you need to move forward. This could be a week where you have some contact with some important male figures in your life, whether that's a son, a brother, father, boyfriend, whatever that is. And maybe you're coming in contact with somebody who has some special knowledge or skill. Perhaps this is a person that's key to you solving your dilemma or working out some kind of decision. Maybe you're having discussions with this person and they provide some insight with you. But this week, you have the ability to make some decisions and to solve problems. Now, again, you could be focused on self-employment. Maybe you're in sales, and so you've been having to make some decisions about commerce. Maybe you've been promoting yourself, putting your goods out there. And so this is a good week to promote yourself, make some things happen. And you seem to be feeling very strong this week. There's a self-determination. Your creative powers are really working at peak. And you're focused on achieving a goal. You can visualize something and make it happen on the physical plane. You're very focused. Again, you could be marketing yourself. You're taking action and you have the confidence to do so. So this is a week where you help yourself by helping yourself. So if you're willing to apply your willpower in a constructive manner, you can make some good things happen for you. And you're not afraid to do that. You put yourself out there and take a stand. So now, this is a week again where you need to rely on yourself, and that's where your success is going to come from. And don't fear your success. If you feel like that's within your grasp and it's on the horizon, don't hold back. But do be careful about being impatient, being arrogant, being ill-tempered, because again, the way you handle matters this month will determine the outcome for you, how successful you are. And so if you're having discussions with other people, this could be a good time for you to get other people's opinions, to get their advice, to get their assistance. You make the final decision, but it could be, passing by the advice of someone else could undermine your efforts. Now, the underlying energy is the King of Wands. So this could very well be you, or maybe you're dealing with another fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Could be male or female, just someone that holds a lot of authority and power. And so this month is asking you to be the natural born leader that you are. You could find that you're not short on confidence this month. And maybe, this is the time for you to be a straight shooter. Be careful about second guessing yourself. So this is a month for you to be enterprising, to be a commanding presence, to take a hold of your leadership skills, to act with integrity. Now, for some of you, it's either you or someone that you're dealing with. There could be issues of being arrogant, dictatorial, overbearing, too demanding. But this is a month where, your intuition is enhanced. You feel a greater intensity, a passion about the things that you love, the things that you care about. And this is going to inspire you to move forward, whether that's fearlessly, and in some kind of pioneering effort, something new, trailblazing, or it's simply going to drive you to be rash and impulsive. And so either you're going to meet dilemmas head on and with integrity and constructively, and you're going to find if you do that, if you have to deal with other people of authority, these matters are going to flow more smoothly than you expect. However, if it's difficult for you to get control of things, and this king is very concerned with being in control, if it's difficult for you to gain control over matters or gain control of over your temper, you're going to find that that's going to be counterproductive and it's going to work against you. So this could be a month where, depending on how you use your personal power, and possibly due to some misfortune that you're facing or some dilemma that you're dealing with, this is going to be a month where you're going to need to take responsibility, take control of situations instead of blaming other people, and move forward. So this could be a month where there's power struggles and a lack of personal responsibility that interferes with your relationships and moving forward. So it appears that there's some kind of dilemma where you're weighing your options. You may be having discussions. You may be taking control of discussions. There are no cups in this reading. And so this is a month of being very analytical. Either this is a situation where there's a lack of emotion. Logic tends to rule the day for you. These two cards are very important because this is a number 2. It's in the second place. So it's dignified by being, it's stronger by being in the second position and also being a number 2, as well as this number 3 card. So discussions, going back and forth in discussions, or transactions where there's commerce involved, or putting your ideas out there, marketing yourself, weighing your options financially, going over your finances. That's going to be very important for you this month. All right, Aries, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And one thing I want to say in closing, I'm very excited about, and you made it happen, and I totally appreciate it. I made a landmark 100 subscribers. You were totally responsible for that. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It's why I do what I do. So hopefully you will continue to like what's happening. Please subscribe. I appreciate your likes, your kind comments. I hope you have a fantastic August, and I look forward to speaking with you next month.